Hello guys, welcome back to more Demon Souls. This is episode 8 of my Let's Play. I'm Crudeless. Hello. And we are continuing our journey through Boletaria on a quest to find the old god and stop the demons from stealing the human souls and escape from the Nexus, hopefully. So last episode we actually took a suicide and we got our souls right here, so let's get them back. 107 souls. That's really important for us to have. So, last episode we got to the second area of the Tower of Latria, which was a perilous task, I guess. Currently we have died a lot of times, but we haven't lost any souls, which is good. So next we could continue the tower of the... That's interesting. I didn't notice that before. That's the Tower of the Queen. The Fool's Idol Archstone is the church devoted to an idol mimicking the Queen's gave hope to the prisoners, but the malice behind it will crush their faint solace. We are actually going back to finish up some stuff in the first area of Tower of Latria in this episode. Remember there were some areas... We got the key just before we did the Fool's Idol boss. We need to rescue the prisoner in the different prison cages back in the prison area. So let's go back to the prison in the Tower of Latria. And there we have the Maiden in Black loading screen. One of my favorite loading screens. Yeah, okay. So, the way we discover where the corpses were trapped inside the cave, but they were not lost forever. The way we find the prisoners is that we go up here first. We move towards the end, and there is a shortcut for us to take at the end here. But we need to kill a couple of the guards before we do that. So there's one there. Don't want to mess with those. Luckily we have more strength now, so we deal a bit more damage, which is awesome. Oh, that's not awesome. But you see that he gets staggered a lot quicker now, so that's really good. And here we have the Maiden who sings. I wonder if she changes her dialogue, by the way, if we defeat the Fool's Idol.
I've had better days. Redemption.
Nah, she doesn't. No, that's...
My, don't just...
Yeah, she gets offended if we run off, so... Don't do that if you want to be on, good terms with her. But at the end here, there was this, the pathway down to the second level. And that's where you have to go. To get there, you need the Warden's key, first of all, and you need the special key. Which we got in the previous episode. So if you can't remember where those were, then you go back there and check that out. So there was there one here? No, I don't think so. They were down at the little path here and to the right. I guess out here. Oh, I guess not. That's the path we went previously. Actually, they are down by the first floor. I was mistaken there because the second floor was over there. So let's take a visit out here. Oh, there we have another prison guard. Let's roll underneath and smack him in the face. Oh yeah. Hey baby, you don't stand a chance against me. Nobody stands a chance against the mighty halberd of Ethalion, the Templar Knight. Well, except for the guys that have already killed me, but oh well. Here we have one of these guys. It appears to be locked. I want to talk to him. Can't remember how to release that guy actually, but that's not it. That's not it. He is a ghost, by the way, and his corpse is locked in another one. There we go. Rydell. Ridiel.
Please liberate me from this cell. I have precious little time. I must retrieve an article from my corpse.
So yeah, that's one thing we need to get. So that's Riddle's corpse. He has an artifact on his corpse. And we need to retrieve that, basically. And there was also this guy who was meditating by this light, and you can see him. As you can see, we haven't been to that other side there, because I guess you have to fall down to get there. I think In order to save Lord Ridiel, by the way, you must have a pure white world tendency in this world. Once you have that, you can return to the place we just unlocked in 3.2, and there you will find a set of worshippers. And you will climb the flight of couple of stairs there to the bridge on the top, and you'll get the key to his cage. But we are not going there yet. But there is one more guy. Where was he again? Ah, I know he was here. He was Sage Freke. I think it's Sage Freke, right? He is trapped. Was it here? No, this is the place for we are going to. We went last time. Probably back at the at one of the top levels. It's so confusing right now, by the way. Was it here? I think it was actually. Yeah, here he is. Okay, let's open this door and talk to this guy.
Magnificent. I never expected to get out of there alive. My name is Freke.
Yeah, this is Sage Freke.
I thought my...
And we get disconnected again. Wonderful. See you guys in a second. And we are back. Sorry about that, guys. I decided to turn off the PlayStation 3 internet connection as a whole because it kept disconnecting. We can't allow that to happen. Let's talk to this guy again.
I never expected to get out of there alive. My name is Freke. I am known as a sage. I thought my magic would give me an edge against these demons, but how wrong I was. I have been enfeebled. What in the devil is wrong with you? What can you gain by killing me?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. So he doesn't kill you, but he will return you to the Nexus.
I thank the stars that I escaped when I did. I owe you my life.
So we get Gary's Stiletto. That's an interesting item. Sorry about hitting you, by the way. I didn't mean to. Yeah. An excellent small rapier, dagger size and bladeless. It is imbued with special magic. It was made by Gary, a friend of Sage Freke, the visionary, who is known for his magical crafts. It steals MP from your enemies.
But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus.
And this guy will actually sell you some spells if you trade them, trade in souls, basically. So let's return to the Nexus. Let's test out the item we got earlier. Let's use the not the Nexual Binding, then we lose our souls, but let's use the Shard of Archstone. Let's use that. Go back to the Nexus. So here we are back in the Nexus. Which area are we going to tackle next? Well, most commonly people go to the second world after the first one, or we can continue in Boletaria if you want to. But actually, I'm going to go up here to the, not Archstone of the Chieftain, but we are going to use the Archstone of the Shadow Men to the Shrine of Storms, the island shrine of the Shadow Men who worship storms and mourn the dead. Here the storm beasts fly above, and the souls of the dead inhabit empty skeletons to move about freely. Let's go here. This area is actually really nice to go to if you want to farm souls pretty early on. And there we have Sage Freke. Yeah, hello, Freke. He has the dagger there that he gave us, as you can see. And this area is pretty nice if you want to farm souls early on. However, the enemies here might take you by surprise if you try to defeat them. They have some pretty nasty tactics, so be careful if you don't want to mess with those guys. After this, we are going to tackle another area, which is in the second world. As you can see here, these aren't the Blue-Eyed Knight, these are skeletons. And skeletons, I have do piercing damage with my spear. As you can see, they are rolling around like crazy. Ninja actions, I guess. But you get 294 souls from them. So early on, those are super nice to kill. But they don't drop the late moon grasp. But we're gonna have to farm those eventually anyway. So make sure you block those attacks there. Might want to try to actually parry those moves if you are skilled enough to do that. Yeah, and not like me apparently. I'm terrible right now. Come on, you can't die against this guy. Come on, Ethalion. Yeah, those moves are really slow. So you might want to wait until he does that, and then roll to the side and try to hit him then. So might want to recommend doing this two-handed, by the way. Just keep hitting him, and he's not really that dangerous. After you've basically learned all their moves, they aren't that hard to figure out. But these two guys are a bit harder because there's one archer and one fighter, I think. So might want to try to pull one of them at a time. So I usually pull the fighter guy and try to kill him before the other one tries to shoot me like that, and camera turns around and starts messing with me. I'm gonna waste some half moon grass here, but yeah, we're gonna. What happened there? Really? That wasn't very nice of you. It's not nice either. Let's try not to get hit by the arrow. By the way, yeah, I'm starting to feel like I'm my concentrations have been lacking during this little episode here at the start. Currently episode 8. That's pretty nice, right? So this guy is super easy. You might also want to try to kick him or punch him outside the edge there to he falls to his death. Try to pull one of these guys as well. Because if you have to fight them, at least fight them down here, because there are some archers up there, as you can see on the wall there. So, oh, he actually hit me, so that's not good. With his the range of that thing is actually pretty impressive, so be careful. Come on, get yourself together. There we go. Whew. Can't start messing up now, right? So we have two guys up there, and we have some loot by this little area here. But first, we are going to go through the little doorway here, and as you can see, this guy, remember him? He, the boss we fought off first in the tutorial area, makes a return. But in here, be careful, there is a trap on the floor. So if you push the little pad there, then the arrows will start shooting out from this little hole in the wall right there. So be careful. There's an exit out here, which we are going to take first. And if we die here, then we have to retrace our steps back up here, because this guy is dangerous. So be careful. Because, as you can see, he has pretty much health. He has a large amount, so be careful. And he also tries to has the ability to basically break your guard pretty easily. As you can see, my stamina was almost empty when he hits you with his katanas. So yeah, try to get behind him when he does the stab and hit him in the back a couple of times. And he is super strong against piercing attacks, so you might want to use a hammer or something on these skeletons, because a hammer or an axe a lot better than using a spear, for example. Yeah, but he didn't really pose a threat to me right now. Drops soul remains, that's nice. And this item is actually really good. It's a crescent falchion. And I think I'm going to use that, actually, because you look at the damage, it increases our damage to 157, actually. And it has a scaling of... what's the scaling on this thing? Scales A with dexterity? With magic. Huh. I guess it scales with magic. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Let's try it out anyway. I love the animations on this thing, by the way. Jump back and hit. And do the like a spinning slash. You can jump and slash, and then you do the spinning. It's a pretty cool weapon. But let's try to use that and see if the damage is better. Go to the top here, by the way, and there are some enemies up here, so be careful. There's one over there and two on this side, more skeletons. And we have the archers over there, so wait for him to strike you and keep cutting him. As you can see, the animations of this weapon is so quick. They are so fast, so just keep hitting them, and eventually they will fall down and you won't take damage. I guess I did, but now we can get these items pretty safely, because one archer isn't that hard to dodge the arrows from. So let's get that. That's actually another Talisman of God. We have one already, but if you start a character that doesn't have the caster weapons, then I recommend getting those. We're going here pretty early to get the ability to heal. But yeah, we started out with the Templar Knight, starting up with the heal. That's pretty nice. Might want to increase our magic later on. So in here, as you can see, there is something behind there. But we can't get that yet until we open the door. And we are able to open the door later on. So let's go to the top, back up to the skeleton that annoyed us a bit now. And let's take him down. So, still going up this little rampart here. And yeah, he fell down. Did he die? No, I guess he didn't. He's just gonna stand there, I hope, so we can finish him later on. He's gonna try to shoot us up here, but of course he can't. As you can see, there's a lot of blood there, and there is a tower, and this area is pretty cool looking. There's also a mountain up there, or a mountain with a little tree on top, and there are some birds, and those are actually harpies, and you can trade items with those to get even more powerful items. And that's really, really nice, and it's used to get some of the best items in the game. So let's push this one, and some arrows start shooting, so go back in the corner there immediately, and you get the copper key right there. The copper key is a key we're going to use later on, so you might want to have that already on you. Let's go back up to the top, and back to the tower to the right here. Up to 4,000 souls now, actually. That's really nice. And that was down here. We're going down this little fall, and I guess there isn't a way to get that guy just yet, but we can climb back up if you want to return to the previous area. In here, there is a guy at the end, and he's pretty hard to kill if you don't have like a short-range weapon, or a short-ranged like a sword like this or something, or if you're using a spear or the halberd. So try to use the weapon we got here earlier. Use the falchion to deal some damage to him. Oh, there was a trap there, I think. Yeah, I guess that was... Oh no, there was this guy down here. He was hitting me from down there, actually. So be careful about that as well. As you can see, he's guarding something down there, and that's actually a hidden shortcut. So yeah. By the way, trying to move away from that that attack. Really nice if you're quick enough, but be careful. So let's go to the top of this little tower here, and we're facing up against the archer that we met earlier. I guess. Oh, by the way, those are hard to kill in these little short areas because they start rolling at you and deal tons of damage. Quite similar to the pinwheels in Dark Souls. I hate the pinwheels in Dark Souls. I guess nobody likes the pinwheels. They are horrendous enemies. So here we are, and this is the archer. Just kill him. And we get an item. This is the compound longbow, which is a great addition to have. Yeah, this one you might want to use for pulling enemies or stuff like that. And as you can see, it has a S scaling with... S scaling? Is that... No, that's not a scaling at all. What am I talking about? Ooh. It has D scaling with strength and E scaling with fire. And the falchion has A scaling with magic. And the attacks are magical. So you might want to use this falchion on the second boss in the Boletaria Palace, and that's what we're gonna do. And up here we have the harpies.
Scary. Give
Yeah, sorry.
me.
Keep sparkly.
Twinkly me.
We're gonna return here with some sparklies for them, so
Trade.
they'll get some items from them later. But we need to gather up some items first. Okay, so done with this area. Let's jump down here and see what's going on. Back at the entrance again. Let's not forget that we actually pushed the archer down, so we have to finish him off as well. And then we're gonna fight off against the demon mini-boss. Oh, not here. There we go. The demon mini-boss at the end there. So let's kill this guy, and we are up to 6,000 souls once more, and then we're gonna fight this lesser demon. And he's not actually a boss, but he's an enemy, so might want to be careful. As you can see, there's a large swipe like that. Other attacks he does is the overhead. He does an overhead like stomp, pretty similar to the Asylum Demon in Dark Souls. So be careful about that. But he's pretty slow, so you can jump underneath that. Apparently I couldn't, but oh well. Oh, that was dumb. I guess we need to clear that. I'm going to fast forward until I clear that stuff up or die again. So let's see you guys in a few seconds, okay? Yeah, right. By the way, once I'm back here, by the way, at the place where I defeated the guy here at the stairs. By the way, if you hit the wall here, you actually unlock the path here. So you might wanna do that pretty quickly. If you're back here, and you'll unlock this little shortcut, which I forgot that you actually could in the previous attempt I was here. But we haven't retrieved our souls yet, so we have to be careful so we don't lose any. So be careful when you're facing off against two skeletons at the same time. Yeah, don't want to mess with those guys. Just try to pull them out one at a time, basically, or make them walk back to their starting position, I guess. Oh well. That's also a hidden pathway, by the way. You can hit that one and it'll trigger a trap. And now you can actually, we are actually behind the boss, as you can see, so we can actually skip him if you want to. That's nice for future because he, I think he actually respawns. And here we get one of the best items, one of my favorite items actually, the Uchigatana, which has an descaling with agility currently, but it will be awesome eventually. The katana, keen thinly blade katana forged in a distant country. The long blade, black blade, is heavier than it looks. It has a very high attack power and causes enemies to bleed. So yeah, it's super good. I also noticed a hidden item on my way. By the way, that's the storm lords. Those are the flying enemies. Those are the storm creatures. They keep shooting at you. So if you continue down here, you might be in risk of being pierced by a shooting spear. Some like a red thread through this entire game is that some enemies like to throw spears at you, I guess. Make sure you don't fall out there, by the way, and die. That's unfortunate if you do. But yeah. What happened there? The spear went through the wall. Of course it does. This is Demon Souls, remember? So the other path goes out here, and this path leads to this little prison right here. So let's open the door here by the copper key. Who's this guy?
You saved me. Heavens, I can't believe I fell for that trap. I suppose I owe you now. I'm grave robber Blige. As thanks, I can provide you with useful... Who couldn't do with a little help down...
So he'll sell you things. He's a grave robber, and he'll sell you some crap, some cloudstone, scimitar, falchion, leather shield, arrows, and the leather set.
Nothing suits
really
you
that
fancy.
helpful.
A bit of indulgence.
A bit of indulgence goes a long way, huh? Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have anything to say, by the way? Talk.
Was used in a ghastly ritual by an ancient tribe. They've long perished, and now demons have put the souls
Shadow
to
Man.
work. At least here you're killing things that are already dead, like skeletons and shadow lurkers. That's what I like about this place. Better than
that's
killing
nice
those
for you,
poor
huh?
soul-starved humans, right?
Yeah, sure. How morally, how politically correct of you to say that. So, yeah, that's where he is. Got a soul there, by the way. That's nice. So, an area most people might, miss if they don't hit the wall there. But nice to be aware of it anyway. So, I noticed something else as well. We went up the tower here towards the harpies, and Let's kill this guy. And up at the harping place, let's just get rid of the... there is a treasure we can jump down to, by the way. Right over here. As you can see, there is like a ridge in the mountains. Right over there. So let's move up to the top of the... top of the hill. Top of the hill with the tree on the top there. And then we are going to drop down. Just need to see where this edge is. There we go. And you see there is one of these like... Oops. Okay, let's go for this guy first because he's the more important one. Let's try to get him. Once you get him on the ground, he'll be pretty easy to kill. But yeah, we need to get the item there as well. So let's see what that is. I am not sure actually. I don't think I did get that before. But it's nice to know. And we can return that if you want the stones from this guy once we defeat the boss. Or we can just reload the place from the archstone and he'll respawn because we have killed 2 bosses, I think. So now let's jump down here once more and we get Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. That's... what are they called actually? Ephemeral? Ephemeral? They are called Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. That's right. Okay, ephemeral. That's nice to know. But let's use the shortcut. You want to use the shortcut, guys, and go and try to attack the demon from behind. You want to do that? I want to do that. But the shortcut is it's not here. It's in the other tower. So we need to go up there. These towers are so confusing. Yeah, and down at the bottom here, and we can get up behind him. Let's slice him in the back. I hope he's weak to magic. If he's not, then maybe using the halberd is a better tactic. But we have to try anyway, right? So let's exit to the left and to the... Oh, there are actually 2 ways here as well. Wait. Yeah, this is the Patch's place, or the grave robber Blige, wasn't that his name? But in the Dark Souls games, he's known as Patches. And you don't like Patches in those games. Trust me. Don't trust Patches. Okay, so... yeah, we do little damage towards him, so... you want to dodge those attacks, the butt stomp. You want to make sure you're close to him, so he does the butt stomp, and then go back, and then move right back in again. Be sure you watch out for the Stormlord that does the slicing thingy, by the way. And just make sure he does the butt stomp and you'll be fine against this boss. Just move back in. This is what you're supposed to do in the first tutorial area too, by the way. Just move in close, make him do the butt stomp, and then move back. What? Whoop, that's not good. That's not good at all. Got hit by the Stormlord there. That's not good. So you might want to be a little careful now. Let's finish him off. Okay. So he's done. There we got the demon down. We got 1,000 souls, and he drops the Grey Demon's Soul. What is that used for? I guess his name is actually the Vanguard, I realize now. And the Grey Demon Souls is actually used for... let's get to cover, by the way. Don't want to stand here risking taking damage from that thingy there. Yeah, the Grey Demon Soul. This one is used for... it's used for an upgrade to an axe, basically. The Dozer Axe, it's called. And you can also consume it for 1,500 souls. So that's not a lot, but you can if you want to. I realize I have a lot of souls right now. But let's keep going. Let's dodge those Stormlords attacks there, by the way. Try to be a little careful. Then we have a red-eye guy again, by the way. And yeah, we have 2 skulls. Okay, better get out of here pretty quickly. Don't want to mess with both of these guys at the same time, so... know when to fight if you are... isn't that some kind of war strategy? Know when you are outmatched. Retreat in case you're in danger. Yeah. So there's one. One down. Gotta be strategic, by the way. Gotta be careful. And I've fought this guy before. They aren't that hard to kill. Just stab him in the back and go two-handed and hit him while he's down. And wait up when he goes back up and stab him in the back again. And there we go. Easy peasy. And he drops the soul remains this time as well. 27 souls now currently. And we get the Adjudicator's shield. This one is interesting, and I think we're going to use that later on. As you can see, this shield only blocks 90% damage. It actually drops 50% damage. I think. Yeah, 90 damage it blocks. But it also weighs less. It weighs about 4.5 pounds less, and it is a large wooden shield that depicts a brightly colored scene of the deceased being judged. On the other side, an epigram is carved in old script: cowardly acts and the eating of birds must not be the deeds of hero storms. If the one being judged pleases the Adjudicator's master, the Golden Crow, the deceased soul will be gnawed upon until nothing but their bones remain. Its user will recover HP a little at a time. So if you need HP, you can equip that. If you're out of any... What was that? If you're out of recovery items, basically, just use that instead. But yeah, all in all, this area isn't too bad. Just use the falchion that you got. Oh, be careful here, by the way. The arrows get shot from behind there, so be careful. And I also missed the little, I guess it was a ladder over there. And there's a pathway down there. We don't want to go there just yet. We're gonna go up the ladder first. The ladder more. Up here to the right there. Oh, we need to go up. Up this one. And in this game, you can't increase your climbing speed in Dark Souls. You can by holding in the circle button. But in this one, you just have to let the game take you on a journey up the ladder. Okay, so we can go up here and get some nice items, but be careful because those Stormlord flyers are they are dangerous. They scare the crap out of me actually. So we get some shards, and you are actually able to kill them if you use the bow and arrow. So you might want to go down there later on. That's where we actually are heading. And we are also able to unlock a shortcut for later by going down there. So yeah, that's where we're going down. Going down to the right here, and then we're gonna get some loot. I think this is the right path. I'm starting to forget now. I don't think it actually is, because this is the path to... Isn't this the path to the next area with the golden guys? Yeah, these guys are really dangerous, by the way. And you also have these Stormlords shooting at you, so be careful. Keep your shield up. Don't roll outside the edge. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, be careful about these guys. And be aware of the... oh my god, so much trouble going through this place. You can hear the screams of those the Stormlords once they start shooting at you, so just be aware of that. They come from behind. Usually I would recommend clearing those out with bow and arrow, but since we don't really not spec in dexterity at the moment, so I'm not going to mess about with that too much. So just try to keep your shield up at all times if you are going through this little area right here. Or, stab them in the back and get them done with. Those are the golden skeletons, by the way. Such creative enemy design, by the way. These like flying rocks, or mantids, I guess, with what? I died? He one-shot me. Oh my god, that's dumb. It was 12,000 souls. Oh my god. Well, I guess that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. That was Dark Souls episode 8 with Crudeless. See you guys in the next one. We're going back to that place and we're gonna finish that guy off. Okay? See you guys then. Bye bye.